This is Battlefield 1 running on a 3.5 gigahertz Intel Core i7 7800X with 32 gigs of RAM and an 8 gig NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070 video card. Yeah, this guy always tries to take me out. So currently, I'm running it at 1440p. And the settings are completely maxed. It is on Ultra. So this is not a game that is going to provide any sort of challenge for this system. This is really to give you an idea. So for the systems of this generation, of what to expect. I'm sorry, not systems, games. For games of this generation, these games that are not ancient, but also a little on the older side. So like these 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. What is going on? I don't know what happened there. That was weird. That generation of games from like 2015 to maybe 2018, 2019, that top-end hardware of the generation really had no trouble running. Just to give you an idea that, I mean, honestly, these are games, so let me show you. These are games that you could actually run at 4K. This is a 4K monitor, so I can put it on. Oops, I guess I can't go, it's not expecting to hit anything above 4K 60. That's kind of funny. So, taking a look at this. Now, I think that this computer is a 1440p experience. So I wouldn't be buying a 4K monitor to run this on. You could do it, but like if you're using a 4K for like creative work, you could get some games. Some of the games will run 4K, but I think it'd be a bad idea because most of the more modern games that this could run fine, you're going to kind of bring it to its knees at 4K because it's not a 4K build. This is a $500 computer. I'm sorry, there's a limit to what you can do with a $500 computer, okay? Like, people are still spending tons of money for 4K. Like, 4K is not a standardized thing yet. It is normally still considered quite the demand. But for some of these games, it will run just fine. But let's put it back to 1440 because that's really what I'm targeting with this. Okay. And running it at 1440 gives you a little bit more headroom as far as, you know, if you suddenly hit something more demanding, you're not going to see a frame rate dipped so low that it looks like garbage. Apologize for the flashies. That's always been an issue I've had with this game, is scenery that does that. I don't know if it's this. I think this might be a really, really old install of Battlefield 1. Probably need to see if I can get a newer install. I think I've been testing with this install of Battlefield 1 since like 2018 or something, so. You don't get to kill me. No. Uh-oh, I don't think I can do that. really like this particular gun that they've got. Something about it. I don't know. I just really like this gun. I think I got them all. I gotta blow these up. Let's get a horse. It's usually easiest to do grenades from the horse. I do like Battlefield 1. If you're just looking for something for your older system to handle, it's a fun game. Especially, oh, there's two of them. This is a game that I'm guessing would actually probably run quite well on the newer, like the handheld computers where you're running on a fairly capable integrated video. Those would be awesome for this game. Especially because you don't really have to crank the settings for them to look good typically, because you're on such a small screen. And same with the resolution. Typically, you're not going to have to crank the resolution. So this would be an awesome game for that kind of thing. I've always liked this desert campaign. I don't know why. I've just always liked desert campaigns on these types of games. So we'll show it under a little bit more demanding. Come on. Where's our guys? Those are our guys. Usually the easiest way to do this is to grab a horse and just slowly pick away at them one grenade at a time. The artillery pieces do a little bit more damage per shot, but is it not grenade? What? Well, that was odd. Yeah, the artillery pieces do a little bit more damage per shot, but the problem with those is that usually they manage to target you and kill you long before you can really get anything done. I think you usually get like one or two shots with the artillery pieces, but with everything you can see going on right now, like, it gives you a good idea. It's able to hold solid frame rate. Look. The grenades from the horse actually do quite a bit of damage too, like more than you'd expect. But anyway, this should give you a pretty good idea of what we're looking at on Battlefield 1 for performance. And I hope you guys found this interesting, and thanks for watching the video.